this generation, Gen Z, our parents came from the stage where you still were kind of in that process, which isn't a bad thing, of like, you get married and people put it under the umbrella of like societal, like what it is. For a lot of people, you know, it like there's a lot of really great marriages that came out of it, but I think a lot of them were very surface level. It's when like sex before marriage started becoming a lot more popular, when birth control started becoming a lot more popular.
Are you talking about like sort of baby boomer generation? Is that what you're...
right under them? But yes.
Like Gen X?
Right.
Gen X? Okay.
Yeah, Gen X.
Sure.
And so I think I know so many kids my age who have not bad relationships necessarily with either of their parents, but a bad relationship with how they see their parents together.
With the idea of their parents.
Yeah, like either they had parents who like they never saw them kiss, never saw them say I love you, like their parents never went out on dates because it was a purely like marriage was a very contractual thing.
It was a business partnership where you're in the business of raising children, which is gross.
Or they saw them fight. And that obviously has a lot of traumatic things. And I just know so many kids like that. And I think that's trickled down to this sense of like, people need to realize that damage happens. It's not something that we need to dwell on, but it's something that needs to be talked about and something that needs to be understood because it is affecting these kids in their... They make it up like, oh, I don't want to have kids because of this, and I just want to be a free spirit, and I just want to be this. When really, I think a lot of it is you have a lack of religion, and when you don't have something that is eternal and something that's everlasting to fall back on, what's the next thing you're going to look towards? Your parents, and that is not eternal. That's not everlasting. So. Yeah,
totally. What are you going to say, David?
I was going to say, it seems like there's just a lack of a sense of identity in humans, and especially within our generation, that has come forth from exactly what you said, right? Parents that did not know and did not seek a way to form their kids well, whether it was their fault or just the way they were raised or the formation that they got, and vice versa. But for us, even, it's like, I'd say Gen Z is just like this seeking to find identity in like anything except themselves. And it's
and anything except the things that humans have found identity in since humans existed.
Right. And it's getting ridiculous. It is getting so ridiculous.
Whoa, hey, you made it to the end of the video. Way to go. Congratulations. Good for you. That's hard to do nowadays. If you have a second, could you please drop us a like, subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this episode, go check out our full Honest to God. This is just a clip. There's so much more to this.